This is a gathering of fans, friends and family here to celebrate with social media sensation James Brown as he shares his story through his latest book titled Chronicles of an African Princess. For James Brown, this book is to tell the story of everything he has been through before his fame.
It's like this book is telling my story, my personality, where I start from. Everybody have a story. Before I became James Brown, there was James. So this book is telling that James you are looking for, that glamorous, before he became glamorous, the confident, how I became so confident, how I became so controversial. Because the thing is, I portray my authenticity self, and people are all about the behind the scene, about the glamour. They're not asking about how the work is done. So this book is telling the world how James became James Brown.
Attendees, including Derele Edun, also had this to say.
And it's been an exciting time, I must say, throughout the process working with James. I feel like there is more to him than meets the eye. As someone that I wasn't really close to, I never knew till, we got to work on the project together. I mean, the book really is just to show that there is more to James than what we see on social media. He also does open up the core of his very, being, the core of his very essence. What actually shaped and formed James into who he is today.
Away from all the craze you see on social media, James Brown has given us a work of art. He's merged tragic and comedy, light and dark. He's even made his funny very serious. But then, serious enough that you give him compliments. Trust me.
The book centers around James' journey to fame and centers around his experience, things he had gone through and things he's going through in life. And for anyone that wants to be attributed to success, it's a must read for them. It's something they need to read and to learn from, because there's a lot to learn from it. And for business owners, for entrepreneurs, it's something they really need to learn from. They need to read the book. So playing up this crowd I'm really impressed, because this is the first of its kind for James. This is one of his major projects, and believe me, there's still more coming.
It's amazing that James is sharing his story to people all over the world. I have personally read few chapters of the book and I am inspired, and I can't wait for everyone to just read it because it's actually really inspirational.
James Brown went out his way in the sense that everybody, you and I, expected James Brown to come up with a book. But it's something that we should all encourage, because it's not easy to put up such.
The Chronicles of the African Princess by James Brown is available in stores nationwide.